welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. Hi, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Friday again. We're back hanging out with y'all again. I kept my word, right? So for those of you who just watched me for the first time today, how's it going? And if you watch it for the second time, what's going on? How you doing? I told you I was coming back now. Okay? But anyways, yes, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get started with our special feature today, which is titled Hometown Remedy. And you can actually find this film streaming right now on Amazon Prime. But first, let me tell y'all what this film is about. Back home to celebrate her dad's election, a busy surgeon has a chance encounter with the town's only doctor and its most eligible bachelor. Y'all know I love me some cheesy Hallmarkish kind of films, like seriously. But this one cheesy, I promise you, it ain't. Even if it was, it still was good, okay? Because I'm talking about it. That's what make it good, okay? But anyways, yes, here we meet Adele. Adele is very busy. She is a surgeon in like a bigger city doing her thing, but she actually is from a really small town, right? And this is her life. It is just always in a hospital, okay? This lady don't take no breaks. She is about that bag, all right? I ain't gonna really say that. I'm not gonna throw you in the box like that, Adele. Just because you like to stay at work and work all the time don't mean that you around here chasing money, all right? So I know that was a little bit too quick to judge, but my whole point of saying is she is always working. Don't take no breaks, nothing like that, okay? And I believe she has a passion for her job. But I guess let me go ahead and say this, okay? That's what made me question you, Adele, right? Because her best friend is also working in the hospital as well. Some kind of, I don't know if she's a nurse or a doctor or whatever, but she do kind of work alongside Adele from time to time. Regardless, they work in the same hospital. And her best friend was like, well, she asked her best friend one time about like the patients. Like basically, you could tell as good of a surgeon Adele is, she wants to feel like more connected with her patients. And even her best friend was like, cause whatever, she had just got her surgery one day, right? And her best friend was like, so let's be honest, would you even remember what surgery you just performed on this particular person like months from now? And it made her think, and she was like, yes, she would. Then she really thought about it, like, not really. She really wouldn't remember it. And it was like, and it just made you really think, because for those of us who are not in the medical field, we're not doctors, we're not nurses or anything like that. Nobody likes going into no doctor's office, no dentist's office or whatever, and you just seen like, take a number that it's not like, they're not like friendly, welcoming, almost like family. And I know you may say, but that is crazy, okay? At the end of the day, this is these people's job. No, I feel like certain professions shouldn't just be a job. It should be your purpose. It should be your calling, especially when you are dealing with human beings, when you're dealing with people, all right? You want to make them feel at home. You want to make them feel like you really do care, that you're just not a number, okay? And you're just not some dollar in their pocket. So I understand how Adele was feeling, and the fact that she was real with herself, and like, wow, it was starting to feel like her patients are just faceless people she won't remember from some time from now, people she ain't really connected to like that, because she is in a bigger city. And when you're in a bigger city and you're working in a hospital, forgive me, y'all, what is it about, really? Let's just be honest. A lot of times it's about them dolls, okay? And so she get this phone call from her parents, and basically found out that her dad has been elected as mayor of her hometown. And as much as and they want her to come back home to celebrate with them and all of that, she's just like, she cannot take a break. She's too busy. Her schedule, she got to check her schedule. But for the most part, she's thinking she got too much stuff going on here in the city. But her best friend was like, she'll cover her, just going home, all right? What is a few days? Like, please, Adele, like, seriously, go on, sit down, sit down, right? Oh, your daddy needs you. Okay, this is a big deal. A mayor of y'all town? Come on now. Who would not want to be a part of that celebration? So I was very, very excited that she went on back home, okay? And when she get back home, y'all, oh wow, Adele just, she can't even make a quiet entrance as much as she would love to, because her town is so small. I'm sure she would just like to pop in and pop out. You know, she knows she's gonna kind of run into people here and there because her dad is obviously elected. And she have to do the whole small talk thing, but she's still kind of hoping like she can just kind of dip in and dip out, and let that be that. Okay, this is single Adele here, single Adele, right? But we know how that go. Are you gonna be single for long in this small town, girl? All right. So, anyways, yeah. And so yeah, she get on back home, run into something, and literally, y'all, run into somebody. We ain't ran nobody over. I ain't run him over. He tripped and fell, girl. You ain't ran him over. He practically almost under your tires, girl. But anyways, if you gonna run over something, if you gonna run into something, I'm sure you want to run into something like Grant, right? Y'all, Grant is a doctor. Grant is someone that she grew up with, and so y'all know when you grow up with somebody, they look totally different than when they get grown. So she's picturing in her mind this little scrawny little boy, and you know, just nobody ain't really looking at him, nobody checking for him like that and all of that. So when you see who you really run into, you see what it really is, girl. It practically knocked off a feet. I'm just saying, it really did, y'all. Grant is super, super sweet. Like, he is. I know I'm joking around and playing and all that kind of stuff, but his inside, that part of him, that special part of everybody, all right, that means the most, is super kind, very, very sweet. He has no intentions on leaving this small town. These people are like family to him, and he's still doing, like, he's operating his doctor's office like they used to do back in the day. I never seen this, but I thought that was just so nice to do like house calls and stuff like that. So that is how close he is with his patients, and especially for women who don't have enough money, and pregnant women and women with children and all of that who they ain't got no insurance and stuff. And he do all of these house calls and stuff and don't even collect, y'all. Like, he tell them don't worry about it. And that just melts your heart, okay, for you to be in a position that you is in. And most people take advantage of stuff. Most people don't know how to act with stuff when they got education, when they got money and all of that. And that is not Grant at all. He is such a sweetheart, such a darling, okay? And so with him and Adele, like, connect again, but they just doing, like, it's really mostly business kind of stuff. But at the same time, as they're doing their business, they're talking about some different things, catching up on life and all of that. And you kind of see a little something brewing, all right? It's brewing, but we ain't gonna get into all of it, okay? Y'all just gotta watch it for yourself, okay? Let me know how y'all feel about it. But yeah, it was so sweet. Precious film. I had an amazing time. It make you go, you know, all of that. And I be loving that because, I don't know, that's just me. That's just who I am. I just love that. That just tugs at my heart, and it makes me so happy, like, for real. But once again, this film is titled Hometown Remedy, and you can actually find it streaming on Amazon Prime. A lot of different things happen. I'm staying away from spoilers because I know the more I talk about them, the more I'm gonna start saying some stuff, and I don't really want to say nothing like that because I want y'all to enjoy it just as much as I did, like, seriously. But I'm telling you, you're gonna have an amazing time. But before we get out of here today, let's go ahead and get into the scripture, right? And we are so y'all, I'm just looking at the word. It's so, you know how something just stand out and pop out. It's just hilarious, all right? You know what he be doing. He can be loud all the time, like you do. Style, okay? But okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. We're coming out of Proverbs chapter 30 verse 2, and it reads, "Surely I am more stupid than any man, and do not have the understanding of a man." And I just thought that was hilarious, thinking about Grant in the film, because the fact that he is so humble and different things like that. And just thinking about the scriptures, it's just funny, y'all. Okay, it may not be that funny, y'all, but it's funny to me. Anyways, so that's all I have for y'all for this video. So until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.